Today is all about mid-century modern. It's time to boost your curb appeal with this great project. This is We Spy Style Eye on Design. Hi, I'm Justina Blakeney. I've got a very clear and defined design style, and now I'm gonna help you find yours. Every week, I'm gonna introduce a new design style and a project to go with it that you can finish in one afternoon. I promise you can do it. I'm gonna take you through it step by step. In this episode, we're talking mid-century modern style. Mid-century is the design style that just keeps on going. If you're as obsessed with the homes in Palm Springs as I am, then you'll know what I'm talking about. We're talking clean lines, flat roofs, flat, beautiful gardens with cacti popping out and a pop of color on that front door. To bring a little mid-century style into your space, we're gonna do a house numbers refresh. Now let's go shopping. Let's pick house numbers. Now here's a tip. Pick ones that are really clean and modern. They've got no ornate flourishes. Ready? Let's get started. The first step is to build the frame. Our wood is pre-cut and we're ready to go. It's pretty intuitive. Long sides on the sides, short sides on the short sides, and we're gonna fasten this together with some wood glue. Once that's set, we're gonna let it dry. Now we're gonna use nails to secure it even further. So I'm gonna do 2 nails on each of the shorter ends and 3 on the longer. The next step is to paint the box. Make sure you use a paint that also works for exteriors. When you're painting, just paint the outside and the inside of the frame part. Don't paint the back plate. It needs to have glue on it later and it won't stick if you paint it. We're going with white. It's gonna really set off the green that's gonna go in the middle. It also feels really mid-century modern, but feel free to match the color to, your house. Get a little experimental, maybe do a little bit of research, check your Pinterest boards, and pick a color from there. Make sure you get all 4 sides. All right, so once it's dry, it's time to move on to the next step. We're gonna measure the size of the inside of our shadow box and we're gonna cut out a piece of this fake grass to match. Mowing the grass. So take off any of the scraggly little pieces on the edge and fluff your grass. This is the best part, let's face it. Fluffing the grass. Now we're gonna put wood glue in here and then we're gonna glue down the grass. All right, stick them. We're gonna place the grass inside and just press it down. Voila! It's time for the house numbers. Once you open up the package, you'll see a kind of a little stencil here. That's what we're after. And now we're gonna line them up in the box and place them exactly where we want them. Next, you're gonna take a nail and puncture holes in the paper. I puncture these holes to indicate where we're gonna drill holes for our house numbers. As you can see, I've drilled the holes, I've placed the studs in at the shape of the number. I'm leaving these on here because it's a little hard to see with all the grass. Got my 2, I'm gonna place it on here. Once you've placed it on, you're gonna use the needle nose pliers to screw them in. The reason why we're doing this way as opposed to putting the studs in before we put it into the grass is because it's kind of hard to find the holes. They're deep in the grass. Next, we're just gonna take a plank of wood, lay it gently over our numbers, and give it a good tap just to make sure it's in there. Wow! I'm actually impressed with myself. Now let's get outside and mount it up. There we go, our brand new house numbers. Super fresh, super easy, and done in just one afternoon. Mid-century modern style at its best. See you next time.